All right, well, this is going to be week number 12 of 16. Here are the games that you see today. A lot of playoff matchups will be really being solidified now, especially Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. We'll see Baltimore, New Orleans, how they do. It's just going to be unique, but today it's going to be Oakland and Houston. Oakland and Houston. I think there's a little itching that we want. People are like, hey, we want the playoffs to start now. We're sick of all these regular season games. And it's getting there. It is really getting there. It is really sort of. It's getting very much there. But then there are the playoffs, and you never know in the playoffs who's going to get hot. So it's going to be Oakland and Houston, Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. We'll go over Buffalo and Tampa Bay, Atlanta and Cleveland, Minnesota and New York, St. Louis and Chicago, Carolina and the New York Jets, Green Bay and Miami, Washington and Houston, Baltimore and New Orleans, New England and Dallas, Cincinnati and Denver, Kansas City and San Francisco, Philadelphia and San Diego the same year, Detroit and Seattle, Jacksonville and Arizona, and Oakland and Houston. Oakland is at Houston. The Houston Oilers here at the Astrodome. Houston Oilers, 1991 Oilers are 9-2, and the Oakland Raiders are 8-3. 1996 Jeff Hostetler against Warren Moon, and we're going to be ready to go here. A huge game, especially for seeding. If Houston wins, they're on their way almost to a number one seed. If Oakland wins, they'll be the number one seed. Could be a preview of the AFC Championship game. And we're ready to go. 1989 rules are underway. Derek Fenner will. What is this? They're going to do it again. That is, that is an inadvertent whistle. So they're going to have to do it. It's going to be first down and 10, and now they jumped.
False start. Offense, number 64, 5-yard penalty.
And
Repeat
Jenkins.
First down.
Now all of a sudden it is really a mess. It'll be first down and 15. They give to Derek Fenner. Fenner on a run. Fenner. And he's going to get a gain of 4. It'll be second down and 11. So instead of second and 7, it's now second and 11. A big difference there. It'll be second down for the Raiders. Hostetler to throw. Hostetler will fire, and it's going to be over. Hobbs. And it'll be third and 11. Third. Sorry about that. Third and 11. Back to throw is Hostetler. Looking, and it's going to be too far. And now they got a kick only a minute in, and it wasn't great. And here's the punt in the Astrodome. And down at the 30-yard line for the Houston Oilers. The run and shoot. Warren Moon, Alan Pinkett from Notre Dame is back there. Jeffries, Givens, Hill, and Duncan is back there. Drew Hill playing in the 79 Super Bowl. And there you go. Young defense, good. They would play well. And they'd make it to the Super Bowl in 2002, a little bit away. First down, Moon on a run and shoot. Warren Moon over to Curtis Duncan, and that's going to be a catch. A gain of 17 and a first down for Houston. Houston hoping to win today. If they win today, they'll be 10-2. First down, back to throw, Moon. Moon will throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. For Warren, back to throw. Looking. Gonna fire, and that's gonna be Drew Hill. And he's out of bounds, a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd down. Houston trying to drive early. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Back to throw is Moon. Looking. He's gonna throw, and he can't hit anything. There's a flag.
Offsides, defense.
It's gonna be
Number
offsides
91,
on
5
Chester
yard
McLaughlin.
penalty.
Chester McLaughlin was offsides, and it'll be 1st down for Houston. My goodness. So it'll be 1st down for the Oilers. Back to throw. Warren Moon will throw, and that's Ernest Givens. And the electric slides up to the 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 2 up to the 3rd, down to the 32. As Houston now, it'll be 2nd down and 2. They're trying to get a number 1. They give Dallin Pinkett, no good, loses 1. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Nothing here. Oakland and Houston back to throw. Looking and firing quickly to Curtis Duncan, and that's going to be a 1st down. A gain of 6. 1st down and 10. As they keep going, this is going to be the 8th play of the drive. 7 plays, 43 yards. Warren Moon. Moon again, looking. Moon will fire. He's got Haywood Jeffries. He's hit everybody, and Jeffries to the 10, and there's a flag.
Offsides, defense. Number 97, 5 yard penalty.
Russell, Maryland is guilty, and it's going to be a 1st down as Moon has hit all 4 of his wide receivers. He's 5 of 6. 1st down and goal from the 10-yard line. Moon. Warren Moon will throw down the middle, and it's incomplete. McDaniel was in front. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Can Houston get it in? 2nd and goal. Moon. They give Dallin Pinkett on a run. Look at him go, and he gains 7. Big gain of 7. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and goal. Under 10 minutes to go. Back. They go Dallin Pinkett again to the 2-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down. And this will be, who is it to kick? Well, we'll see. It'll be up over, and Howfield will kick, and it is good. And the Houston Oilers have a 3-0 lead. That was 10 plays in a long time. Not as long as it could be. Here's Del Greco to kick, and they're going to down it. So it is loud in here, and it'll be 1st down for the Oakland Raiders. Hostetler to throw. The blitz is on. The throw, and he's got Tim Brown, and a 1st down up to the 31. So that's going to be Tim Brown, 1st down and 10 for the Houston Oilers. Hostetler, the fake, he's going to run it himself, and a gain of 4. Remember, he was a wide receiver with the Giants. 2nd and 6, and he returned punts too. 2nd down and 6. They go to Napoleon Coffin. Coffin on a run, and he gains 4. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Oakland Raiders. Are down 3-0. Hostetler to throw. He'll throw, and he's got Tim Brown, and that's going to be a 1st down. And Tim Brown up to about the 45 to the 46, and it'll be 1st and 10. So here comes Oakland again. This is 4 plays, already only a minute 29. 1st down, Hostetler to throw. He throws underneath Derek Fenner, and he doesn't get anywhere. It'll be 2nd down. They're still on their own 44. 2nd down, Derek Fenner back to throw. They throw underneath. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Hostetler to throw. Looking, firing, and no good. Trying to hit Tim Brown. Actually, yeah. And it'll be 4th down, and Gossett will kick. From about the 16, the 17, gain of 8. Up to the 25. 3-0, Houston leads Oakland. 5:48 to go, a long first quarter. Already 20 plays in the first quarter. Lorenzo White will get the pitch. Here's Lorenzo on a run, and he gains 11. Lorenzo White gains 11, and that'll be a first down. They're running very well. Remember, Alan Pinkett was in before. It'll be first down and 10. Moon looking, the throw, and that's Duncan, and that's a fumble. And that'll be pounced on by Houston. All right, it'll be 2nd and 4. A little bit of a hard stopper there. They go to Lorenzo White, he gets nothing. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for Houston. As it is 3-0, they lead. Back, the blitz is on. Looking, Warren underneath the Lorenzo. That's going to be a first down to midfield. And a first down and 10 for Houston, up 3-0. Taking a look at 10 minutes. Pittsburgh and Indianapolis should be a heck of a game. Indiana 5 in a row. They won 6 in a row. Buffalo's winning. That could be a playoff thing. The winner of Cleveland-Atlanta is still in. The loser's out. The New York Giants 3-0 over Minnesota. Chicago 7-0 over St. Louis. Carolina undefeated. They're leading the Jets. Miami and Green Bay scoreless. Huge game for Miami and Green Bay. The Texans over the Redskins. Redskins need to win out. New Orleans up over Baltimore. That would be big in the Pittsburgh thing. New England over Dallas. New England 9-2, trying to go 10-2. Remember this, so the Oilers. Cincinnati over Denver. San Francisco, Kansas City are tied. That's a do or die, really. San Diego 3-0. Philadelphia's got to win to even have a chance. Detroit 7-0 against Seattle, and 0-1 Arizona trying to go 8-4. First down and 10. Back to throw, looking, throwing. That's going to be Curtis Duncan down to the 41-yard line. And it's going to be down to the 42, 2nd down and 1. Oh, here we go, Methadone for Life. Good to see you. Marquand, 1976. I would probably say so because they only used one running back. That was Jack Pardee. Jack Pardee. Oh, no. I don't know who did that, but hey, we're live, and this is the HOU League, the middle of the 3 leagues. It'll be 2nd down and 1. They give to Lorenzo White. That's going to be enough for a first down. So that's going to be Lynch. First down and 10. Under 2 minutes to go. First down and 10 for the Oilers. Back to throw. There's Warren Moon. The blitz is on. Warren, he's going to go underneath Ernest Gibbons, and he's going to gain 7 more. This is Houston's 2nd possession. Already there's going to be nearing 5 minutes on a 2nd down and 3. 8th play of the drive. Moon too far. And McDaniel with the stop. 3rd and 3 as the Oilers want to try and stop him. Back to throw, Warren. Warren will throw again. He's got Ernest Gibbons. Ernest will score. Touchdown, and it's now 9-0. A big score. 21 scores for Houston. For Warren Moon, 21. And the extra point is Del Greco is good. I'm wondering why they had another field goal kicker in there. It is 10-0. Del Greco will get in. Remember, the other guy got the first field goal. We got to see that. And here is
illegal
Kidd.
block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
So Houston up 10-0, and right now Oakland needs a long drive themselves. Hostetler, they go to Kaufman, Napoleon Kaufman. And a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7, and that's it. At the end of 1 quarter of play, Houston has dominated, and it's been 10-0 so far. him already with 2 catches. Remember, he was an absent in the other Raider game we had against the Chargers. So Oakland is 8-3. The Chargers are 7-4. You never know, they could be tied again as we begin the second quarter. This is, they really did have some years. They just couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs. Hostetler to throw underneath. That's going to be a first down. And out of bounds, they give it to Hobbs. So Oakland trying to do something early here. There's Napoleon Kaufman, a gain of 2. Taking a look at Oakland's season. Let's look. They beat Philadelphia. I think people they lost to Baltimore by 6. Lost to Indiana by 6. I believe that was overtime. And then they lose to San Diego 17-13. Great at defense, okay at offense. They have Houston, Denver, St. Louis, Green Bay, Carolina. Carolina, remember, is undefeated so far. We'll see if that continues. Second down and 8. They give to Napoleon and only a gain of 1. It'll be third down. 3rd and 7. Back to throw, the throw quickly, and it's caught by James Jett and a first down. What a catch. That keeps it alive for Houston here. Down 10-0 in the second now. They go to Napoleon. He's going to run. He'll shoot ahead for 3. It'll be second down and 7. Houston leading 10-0 over Oakland. Second down and 7. They give to Napoleon. Napoleon on a run to the 40-yard line. It'll be third down and 5. Houston has had 2 possessions. They've had 3 and they've had 7 points. Third down and 5. Hostetler. And there's a sack. Fuller gets him down. And now they're going to have to punt. A big sack by Fuller. And that is huge as the Oilers now will take over. They haven't been really stopped today. Once early on, and it'll be first down and 10. First and 10. And here they go. They give to Lorenzo on a run, and a gain of 1. Second down. Back to throw. And that's going to be a sack, a loss of 4. 3rd and 13. So 3rd down and 13, back to throw. And Warren Moon, he goes to Drew Hill. Nothing. I mean, he's got good percentage right now, but he didn't get it that time. A big stop for Oakland. That was big in Tim Brown. You got to be worried about him. An 8-yard return up to the 32. But you got to worry about Tim Brown. It'll be first down. Hostetler. Back to throw. Going to whip it downfield for Napoleon Kaufman and a gain of 19. So here comes Oakland. You feel the momentum starting to go their way. It'll be first down and 10. Hostetler, and the momentum goes away. That quick, it'll be second down and 10. Second down and 10 now. Hostetler to Derek Fenner, and Fenner again at 2, third down. Harvey Williams will come in. He's going to be in for Napoleon Kaufman. Third down and 8. Halfway through the second. They give to Williams, and there's going to be a flag. Let's see what it is.
Encroachment, defense. Number 96, 5-yard penalty.
So it'll be third down and 3, a big penalty by Houston. 3rd and 3, and there's, they lose it there.
False start. Offense, number 81, 5-yard penalty.
It's a little ping pong action back and forth. 3rd and 8. Back, and they go. No, Williams loses. It'll be 4th down. And now they're going to kick. So Gossett, and he shanks it out of bounds. Not the best one. 24 yards, 23 yards. And the Oilers will take over with 6.5 to go. The Oilers want another score to make it 17-0. They can feel the momentum. There's Lorenzo and another penalty. And they're starting to stack up.
Holding offense. Number 78, 10-yard penalty.
Mag's the right tackle, number 78. It'll be 1st and 20. There's Boone, and he sacked Chester McLaughlin. And Chester with a big sack, it'll be 2nd down. 6 minutes to go in a long game, really. Back to throw. Warren Moon, Haywood Jeffries, and he'll get 7 of it back. Boone is looking good. He's 12 of 15 for 129 and a score. But they need 15 here. It's going to be 3rd down and 15. Boone to throw. Boone will throw, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted by McDaniel, and he has a chance. He has 7 interceptions. McDaniel, incredible, has 7 interceptions. And now Oakland has a chance. Take a look. We'll be right back. Take a look at all the different scores here. We'll be back. All right, so it's going to be, there you go. You can see Carolina in a struggle, Chicago all over St. Louis. Cleveland winning, Pittsburgh losing. That's going to be a big game if the Steelers go 6-6. San Diego barely beating Philadelphia. Look at Detroit all over Seattle. Arizona all over Jacksonville. Cincinnati, a great start, but need to go all the way. 7-3, New England over Dallas. New England, Dallas has lost a lot. 1st down and 10, and Williams gets a gain of 4. This is what they want to do. They want to use a lot of the clock. 2nd and 6. Hostetler, they go to Williams again. Williams on a run. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Williams 2 runs for 7 yards. A big 3rd and 3 here in the Astrodome in Houston. They give it to Williams, and he gets a 1st down. So it'll be 1st down and goal, 3:07 to go. Hostetler to Williams, over to the left side, and a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Houston trying to keep their timeouts and everything to that effect. Williams stuffed, and they lose 1. It'll be 3rd down and goal, and let's see what they do. 3rd and goal. They got to get in the end zone. Back to throw. Hostetler, and there's going to be a penalty, and let's see what it is.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 23. Automatic. 1st down.
So it is, well, it is going to be, where is the ball? It's going to be on the 3-yard line. So they're going to get a 1st and goal all over again, and they can really run it down. Okay, Buddy Ryan, the chuck and duck. Buddy Ryan was a chuck and duck. Yeah, I never knew that. You know, Buddy Ryan was the defensive coordinator of the New York Jets when they won the Super Bowl. He's the guy that figured it out. And they go, and that's going to be down. He goes, nothing there, 2nd down. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. Houston 10, Oakland nothing. This game is going to be a huge one as the Houston Oilers, they gave up a big interception, and Oakland trying to get a score. Oakland is 8-3, Houston is 9-2. They give to Fenner. Derek is in, and it's 10-6. And now they're going to go for the extra point. It is good. 10-7 down. And they'll kick it deep into the end zone, and they'll down it in. Allen Pinkett here. It'll be first down and 10. First down, back to throw. And Warren Moon too far. It'll be second down and 10. Second and 10. Back to throw again. Warren Moon will throw to the near side. Haywood Jeffries. It's going to be 35-40. Here's Haywood on a run. There he goes. He makes a move. And he's going to be tackled at about the 27. Will be inbounds, and it'll be a first down. So we got 52. And clock is running. They hurry up to the line. They want to keep their timeouts. First down, Moon. Back to throw. Looking. Warren will throw it end zone. Intercepted. His second one. And it's Lewis in the end zone. Lewis in the end zone, an interception. Oh my, and now scary. They take it apart. Napoleon Kaufman on a run. A gain of 4 will be second down. They're going to let it run. Kaufman again. Up to the 25. Don't want to do anything here. Third down. They move it down. Ostetler. He's going to throw to Timmy. He gets a first down. And that should be really it. Oakland calling a timeout. 30 seconds to go. Back to throw. Ostetler over to Derek Fenner. Inbounds, loses 3. I don't know if they're going to do another play. They will. They hand it off, and that is Robbins, and the game is, the half should be over, and that's it. 10-7, Houston leads Oakland in a gigantic game. Huge game. So Mark 1, 1976, good to see you. Methadone for life. Good to see you there. You know, I wonder about this. We're about ready to go. They're going to kick. What a game, and they're going to kick in the end zone again. They're going to down it. Taking a look at the stats, you can see rushing. Not that good, but the offense exactly 100 yards more. That interception was tough. 2 interceptions. First and 10. Back to throw is Warren. He throws, and that's going to be Drew Hill to begin the quarter. Try and get it down. It'll be second down and 3. Moon again. They're throwing every down. And that's going to be incomplete third down. Third and 3. First 46 seconds. Moon. No good. It'll be fourth down, and that's it. They got a punt, and now Oakland is going to have a chance to get it back. Montgomery. Oh, what a punt. And that's a 53-yard punt with an 11 return. It'll be first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Ostetler to Derek Fenner. Only a yard. That's the thing. It is very tense here in Houston. Second down and 9. They want to be able to get a little bit of space. Tim Brown, a 2-yard gain. We're up to 100 yards of total offense. It'll be 3rd down and 7. The draw to Williams, and that's going to be a flag.
Illegal chop block. Offense, number 66, 15-yard penalty.
They're going to decline that penalty, and the Oilers will get the ball back from the 20-yard line to the 30 to the 31. I'm here in Cambodia, a great country. This is great. People are great. It is wonderful. Good job, good everything. This is pretty good. But the time difference is 11 hours from New York. And Lorenzo White, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Houston 10, Oakland 7. 2nd down. They go, and that's going to be Lorenzo White.
Encroachment defense, number 56, 5-yard penalty.
And they're going to make it 2nd down and 1. Pat Swilling is offsides. Pat Swilling get a championship. Moon to Lorenzo, and he gets a 1st down and more. Lorenzo down to the 45. The 3 leagues gives everybody a chance to win a championship. Maybe they never had a shot in the first 2 leagues. If they're getting a shot now, it'll be 1st down and 10. Lorenzo through a big hole, and that's huge. A gain of 3, he only gets 3. 2nd down and 7. They're up to 4.6 yards a rush. 10 rushes for 46. And Lorenzo to the 40, it'll be 3rd down. 10 to 7. A big 3rd down for the Oilers. Moon to Lorenzo. Lorenzo on a run. Gain of 3. It'll be 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. It'll be the 7th play of the drive. And this is big. Moon back, looking, throwing, no good, and it'll be the Raiders' ball, 10 to 7. 8.5 to go here. Here comes Oakland. Derek Fenner. Fenner will be up to the 40-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Houston 10, Oakland 7. Go to Kaufman again. Kaufman, gain of 5 more. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Back to throw, looking, throwing, and that's a 1st down. They go to Tim Brown, and they're on a run. They're on the march. Brown 5 for 34. Here come the Raiders. They're on the march. They're down by a game. There's Derek Fenner. Lost a close one to San Diego. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. Hostetler throws. He's got Timmy. And let's see where they get him. It'll be gain of 6, 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3. This might be 2-down territory. It might be. Hostetler. And there's a flag. They're going to throw it too far for a
personal foul. Offense, number 64, 15-yard penalty.
And they're going to shoot him back because that was good. They were going to go for it on 4th and 3. 3rd and 18. Hostetler looking. Hostetler got to throw it deep. No good. And it'll be 4th down. 4th and 18. And now they got a punt. You don't want to hit the kicker or anything like that from the 13. This will be up to about the 17. 5:29 to go here in the 3rd. It's really a more defensive football game than I thought. As Boone will give Dallin Pinkett. He's fast, but not that fast. He loses 4. 4 rushes for 4 yards. It's silent here in the Astrodome. 2nd down. Moon. No good. 3rd down and 14. This is the chance the Raiders have been waiting for to get the ball in good position. Moon, they go to Haywood and nothing there. Well, I mean, he's short. And now they're going to return it. Tim Brown, good at what he does. What a punt by Greg Montgomery. And that's a punt of 52 yards. Oscar comes in. Incredible thing. Indianapolis has gone ahead of the Steelers 17-7. At the end of 3, if the Steelers lose that game, they lose the tiebreaker to Indianapolis. Buffalo winning. Cleveland winning, a big game there. The Giants winning. It's huge for Minnesota. Chicago winning. The Jets pulling a mega upset. Miami's pulling ahead. Green Bay's fading. The Steelers don't want Miami to win. Washington over Houston. New Orleans winning over the Ravens. Dallas 17-7 upsetting New England. Cincinnati winning. San Francisco, Kansas City tied, big game there. Philadelphia by 1 over San Diego. Detroit still doubling Seattle's score. And Jacksonville up on Arizona. That is huge. 3:52 to go here. Oscar and nothing. Big defensive game. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They move sometimes. They stall sometimes. Hostetler will throw over the middle, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Hostetler throws over the middle. No good, 4th down. And here they go. High and deep. From the 30 to the 34. Houston 10, Oakland 7. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, Alan Pinkett. Yeah, you've been here, methadone for life. You remember when I was let go in Pakistan. That's Drew Hill, and that'll be a 1st down. So a little bit of the monotony of the game being broken up. It'll be 1st down and 10. Moon, Pinkett, and up to the 50-yard line, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Pinkett again. It'll be 3rd and 5. Houston 10, Oakland 7. 3rd and 5. Throw over the middle, and that's going to be Drew Hill. And a 1st down. Here come the Oilers. They're probably going to get 2 plays. Pinkett to the right-hand side. He's going to get 2 more. No, they only get 1 at the end of 3. It's Houston 10, Oakland 7, a 2nd and 8. And they are driving. Houston 12, Oakland 10 in 1st downs. Now Houston scored on the first 2 drives, and that was it. They took over 10 minutes in 2 drives, 21 plays. Then Oakland, off an interception, scored. But here comes Houston now. It's the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 8. Moon. To Haywood Jeffries, and that's going to be only a yard, 3rd and 7. 3rd down and 7 for the Oilers. Back to throw, Warren. Warren will fire it, and that's going to be incomplete. Larry Brown knocks it away. They're going for it, 4th and 7. 4th down and 7, and here it is. The Oilers from the 31. Moon, and it's going to be too far. And now we go to Oakland. So here's Oakland now on a 1st down. That's tough. Whenever you say no good. There's Hostetler is sacked. It'll be second down. 2nd and 19. Here's Hostetler again, 10-7, and Williams nothing there. 3rd down and 19. It's only 10-7, but it seems like it's 100-7. Not getting anything done. Hostetler, they're going to throw it. It's going to be deep, no good. It'll be 4th down. John Jett wanted something, and they're going to let Gossett punt. It'll be a return to the 37. 1st down from the 35. Back to throw, Warren will throw deep, and he's got Ernest Gibbons to the 35, and a 1st down. Houston, I don't know how in the world they're not up by more than 10-7. They feel like they should be up. I mean, it's 47 in plays, but they've been actually doing a lot more big ones. 1st down, they give to Allen Pinkett through the middle, and a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7. Houston 10, Oakland 7. They throw to Pinkett. Down to the 22 and a 1st down, a gain of 9. So Houston is in field goal range and they're driving. 1st down, back. They give to Allen Pinkett. Nothing there. 2nd and 10. So Warren Moon again, 2nd and 10. They throw in there. It's Drew Hill, a gain of 6. I don't know. Do you go for it twice? You might. 3rd down and 4. Moon will throw underneath, and he's got Haywood Jeffries. It's a 1st and goal. 1st down and goal from the 10-yard line. Back to throw. Looking, firing, no. 2nd down. So the Oilers, this is a big thing. Can they get in? Moon will pitch to Allen Pinkett. Allen got a yard. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and goal, and the biggest play of the game now. Can Oakland still be in the game? Moon firing, intercepted by Lynch. It's intercepted. And that's the 3rd interception by Warren Moon. One that led to the 7 points. And that's the 2nd one, I believe, very close or in the end zone. And now the Oakland Raiders at 10-7 will take over. It'll be 1st down. Derek Fenner. The 21. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Oakland Raiders. The 10-minute. Pittsburgh, they're down by a touchdown. Buffalo looks like they're going to win. Cleveland trying to hold on. New York trying to win. Chicago's going to win. Carolina got the lead back. That would be an historic upset. Miami 13-10. Washington, New Orleans leading Baltimore. Dallas blowing New England out. New England has problems. Cincinnati over Denver. San Francisco down to Kansas City. San Diego down by a point. Seattle making a comeback, and same with Arizona. So here they go, 7:03 to go. Hostetler will throw it incomplete. Trying to go to Napoleon Kaufman. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw, 12-23. John Jett, too far.
Offsides, defense, number 96, 5-yard penalty.
But it'll be 3rd and 4 now. 3rd down and 4. They give to Napoleon Kaufman. And he's short. And now they're going to punt. left Gossett. 35 to the 36.
Offense, 5-yard penalty.
So they're going to make him punt again. And this time, let's see. From the 35. And it'll be 34-yard line. Houston 10, Oakland 7. Let's see what happens here. Moon to throw. Moon, and that's going to be Drew Hill. To first down, nearing. First down and 10. And back to throw. Looking. Moon. Allen Pinkett. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock is running down, and you got to wonder when Houston will start using their timeouts. 2nd and 7. Allen on a run and a first down. A gain of 10. 3:43 to go. From the 39, it'll be first down and 10. Moon to throw. Moon throws. Drew Hill to the 15, and this time Houston has to score. They're trying to keep them. Timeout Oakland. They're trying to keep them from the end zone. They score in the end zone, it'll be over. Moon will fire it. He's got Haywood Jeffries. And he's still in bounds. 2:50 to go. Timeout. 2nd down and 4. A first down, and they're going to have trouble. 2nd down and 4. Moon will throw. He's got it. He's in. Ernest Givens. And that probably does it. That probably does it. The extra point is good. 17 to 7. Incredible. Now Del Greco to the 5. 15, 20, 27. First down, 2:36 to go. Back to throw, looking. He throws as he's hit. Uh-oh.
Roughing the passer, defense. Number 79, 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Ray Childress with the penalty. It'll be first down now, Oakland. Hostetler, there's another flag. Everybody just going crazy
Illegal
here.
motion. Offense, number 83, 5-yard penalty.
Now, I want you to look at this right now. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. If you're looking at the screen, I want you to take a look at this. You have a player suspended because he had an illegal motion penalty. I want you to look at that. The player is suspended. Dudley is suspended. Illegal motion, and he's suspended from the league. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The suspension for illegal motion. It is very comical. Suspended for illegal motion. Hey, you're ejected. Why are you ejected? Because illegal motion penalty. First down and 15. 2:23 to go. Hostetler. And too far. It'll be second down. Second down and 18. Back to throw. Looking. Throwing. And this is Timmy. A gain of 3, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Back to throw, looking, and he's sacked. That's Jones, and it'll be 4th down and 21, and this will be the game. They have a timeout to go. They won't get a playoff, and that means this is it. 4th and 21. Back to throw. There's a flag. They got to do it twice. They won't even do it once.
Holding offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty.
And the Houston Oilers won. First down will win this game. Here's Alan Pinkett, nothing. Oakland Raiders will try desperately now. 2nd and 10. Pinkett again. Pinkett on a run to the 20-yard line. Only gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down. Oakland has no timeouts. 3rd down. Alan Pinkett and to the 14. 4th down. I'd go for it if I were him. There's that kicker again. Trying to make it 20, and he misses. Howfield. 11 seconds to go. Here's Hostetler. And down he goes, and that's the game. The game is over. And Houston has dominated 406 to 102. They dominated almost 4 times as many yards as the Raiders, with only a 17-7 score. I'm sure that there is a lot of things. The interceptions in the end zone should have been even more of a blowout. Should have been a big blowout. So Hostetler was terrible. And now we're going to go back. Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. Indianapolis wins. The Steelers, they went down late, but then they couldn't do anything. Roethlisberger, not that great. Manning, a little bit better, but Edgerrin James outrushed Willie Parker, and that's a huge blow to the Steelers. Buffalo wins, so they in the playoffs look a lot better. They beat Tampa Bay. Jim Kelly, 300-yard game. They're going to be looking for the playoffs. Atlanta beat Cleveland. So they score and they get a safety. That's the thing. 30-11 in first downs. And there they go. The New York Giants, they go to 9-3. They beat Minnesota. That's the thing about Minnesota now. We saw Oakland and New York, St. Louis and Chicago. Chicago now evens the record and has a tiebreaker with St. Louis. Peyton at 204 yards. That was incredible. Carolina's undefeated. They scored 2:35 to go. They remind me a lot of the 72 Dolphins. They do. They win all their games by a little bit. They've had a couple blowouts. But it's like, really? Miami, 20-10 over Green Bay. The only thing helping the Steelers is the fact that they have Miami, and they're hoping Miami and Indianapolis tie with Pittsburgh, and then they can take it. But with 4 games to go, the Steelers are almost out of it. Miami wins. Washington, faint hope. It is faint. They led 20-3. 20-10. Seriously. Baltimore over New Orleans over Baltimore, 10-7. It's 10-0, then 10-7. So there we go. New England and Dallas. Dallas was up 24-7. 2 touchdowns. They couldn't get the onside kick. And that ended the game. Grogan, remember, he was so good. New England is absolutely getting crushed. Dallas comes back from that losing streak. Denver is 2-10. Cincinnati 24-0. Carson Palmer looked good. Elway did not. Big game. Kansas City and San Francisco. Opposite, but now Kansas City scored 3 times in a 14-14 game in a row. And that is the biggest thing. There, Philadelphia and San Diego. San Diego 19-10 winners. They're the same as the Raiders now. And that's going to be huge. Have a 1-game-to-none lead over the Raiders. Benarshko was 4 for 4. That's rare. Detroit loses to Seattle. They're up 28-7, and then they scored 4 times. Starting with the kick return. That's incredible. And Seattle's Rick Meyer. And Warren there. And Jacksonville and Arizona. The Jaguars lose by a point. Arizona had 2 scores. It was 30-21. It was 21-9. Arizona, and then Jaguars came back off the interception return. And then there you see everything there. So, let's take a look at the standing. Chicago leading the North. Carolina undefeated. They clinched last time. So, 12-4 is the worst. They're very close to clinching home field. Carolina, as you see, some blowouts, some close games. You have Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Oakland. And they're going there. The Giants are 9-3. They've clinched. Almost. Philadelphia and Washington are there. Dallas was 3-2, and they're 1-6 since they were 3-2. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. They lost 6 in a row, and I don't think they're gonna make it. Have to be a miracle. And because New York's leading the division, so if they had like a 6-5 team, maybe, because it would be 8-8. Arizona leads that division by 1 game. St. Louis is 7-5. San Francisco lost 6-6. In the AFC, the North, the Steelers, Baltimore lose. Cleveland, I believe, lost. Yep. Everybody lost, including, I think, Cincinnati. No, Cincinnati won. 4-8, they're not technically out of it. In the South, Houston, Indianapolis, a huge thing. Here's the thing about Pittsburgh and Baltimore, is Pittsburgh beat Baltimore twice. So they have Cincinnati, Carolina, San Francisco, Green Bay, winnable games for 3 of them. And then they got to play Carolina. And who knows? In East New England with Buffalo on their heels. Now the thing about Buffalo is Buffalo killed New England. And New England beat Buffalo. And San Diego and Oakland. San Diego already with a 1-game lead. Now San Diego beat Oakland, and Oakland beat San Diego, so now it's division record. So for some of these, you take a look and you want to see what their division record is. Carolina's in the playoffs, we know that. San Diego and Oakland division, they're both 4-1. So we go to conference, and right now San Diego's leading that. Buffalo, New England split, and Buffalo has a 4-1 division record. If they win their last game, division game, that'll be big. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh go 1-2 over Baltimore. They play Cincinnati. Wow. There's Arizona, the Giants, Carolina, and Chicago. Taking a look at the next games, unbelievable. I can't believe they threw somebody out, and that's what you wanted to see. They threw somebody out for illegal motion, and they suspended the guy. That was the funniest thing I've seen. Oakland and Houston, the suspension. He's suspended, but he wasn't kicked out of the game. Oh, God, I don't know. Let's take a look at week number 13. Minnesota and Detroit. That's going to be a huge game. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, a big game. Baltimore and Cleveland. Very, very big game. Carolina, New England, Miami, and Buffalo. We might have that. Atlanta and New Orleans. And when you look at that, Atlanta and New Orleans, first of all, let's take a look at the playoffs. So Carolina, New York, Arizona, Chicago. Then you have St. Louis. Then you have Atlanta, Detroit, Minnesota, and San Francisco. You have all four of those games, four of those teams for 2 slots. So when you have Detroit, Minnesota, that's a huge game. In the AFC, you have Houston, New England, San Diego, Baltimore. So you have Buffalo, Oakland, and Indianapolis at 7 and 5. Miami and Indianapolis. I wonder if they play. Pittsburgh, Kansas City are trailing, but the Steelers are. I mean, look at the Steelers. They're. I don't know. They've always been around 500. So at 3 and 2, they've lost 1, lost 1, lost 1, lost. So they should win at Cincinnati. And win at Cincinnati, lose Carolina, win, lose 8 and 8. I don't know if that'll do it. I really don't. You know, you look at this, it's, yeah, I know, illegal procedure, and the referee threw him out. Talk about overzealous officiating, and they suspended him. I think that was the funniest part, is suspending a guy for illegal motion. When I saw that, that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And you got it. It's like illegal motion on the offense, the guy suspended. And I'm like, what the heck? It's not like basketball. 5 fouls and you're out. Incredible that happened. That was funny as heck. But, I mean, you see the passing. There are some good passers in here. Now, when you look at the Gold League, now this is going to be the gold. You see a lot of people close. 49ers of 89 are the only team at 9-2. Oakland and San Diego there. Incredible. Burt Jones. That's going to be Baltimore is now 7-4. They have won 4 in a row. They killed Pittsburgh, killed the Jets, beat Dallas in overtime, and then beat Minnesota. Incredible. Houston, Seattle, San Francisco, St. Louis, Houston back. But when they play the 89 49ers, that could be the game of the millennium. But there you see everything wrapping up. These games are going to be very, very tough when you see them. So, I don't know. New Orleans and Tampa Bay, we might have that. Carolina, Atlanta. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, the Steelers are fading. I think it's San Diego and Oakland. You got to do that one. Another Chargers, Oakland rivalry game. All right, that's going to be it for today. Oh, I got to thank Methadone for Life. Good to see you. Great to see you all the time. Marquand 1976, good to see you also. The Gold League, and then I'm going to be off for a week next week. I'll be in Vietnam. I'll be in a place called Phu Quoc. It's in Vietnam. I'll be there for a week. It'll be fun. And then when I come back, it'll be good. I mean, honestly, I've never been at a job where I really look forward to going. It feels weird when I don't work. I like the off day, but it feels weird, and I get it now. People are like, hey, I like coming to work here, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, and then I go, and I'm like, oh my God, it's that good. Have a great day. I'll see everybody later.